is my pleasure now to invite Professor Dr. Edward Roy Krishnan, founder and director of EIU, to deliver the graduation address. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Edward Roy Krishnan.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, okay. I don't like the energy in this room. Why are you here today? To celebrate. Celebrate what? Your graduation. Go now. Come on. You know, there's one principle that I follow all through my life, ever since I was very young, and that is be deliberate. Okay? Either you mean it or don't mean it at all. Okay, so it has to come from where? From the heart. Actually, it's from the brain, but we say it symbolically from the heart, meaning you really mean it. So, how are you today, graduates? Oh, you're shocked now. What to do now? How are you today, graduates? Do you really mean it? Are you really happy? Yes. If you're happy, please stand up. Graduates only, okay? Please stand up. Why stand and sit? Okay. My goodness, this is very difficult to run. Put away all your things, okay? I want you to look at your other graduating members, left, right, center, back, whatever, and give the biggest smile and a very warm handshake or even a hug, okay, to each other, because you're congratulating. Alright, now. The people from Hong Kong, they're only hugging each other, okay, come on. Go across. Come on. Let's feel some warmth and some energy. Alright. Okay, now I feel more comfortable. You all look like you're going to eat me. Sit down, please. Okay, we are here to celebrate you, so please, I hope that you will truly feel the celebratory spirit. Okay? And we want to acknowledge a few people before I start my speech. I haven't started my speech. By the way, my team last night told me after 30 minutes they will cut off the mic. Because they're very worried that I'll speak too long. I won't speak too long, I will only take 1 hour. Right? It's not a lecture. But let's first and foremost, before we forget anything, let's first and foremost ask those who are not wearing these fancy gowns, okay, to stand up. Please stand up. Or those who are not wearing the gown or anything fancy, yeah, please. Graduates, look at these beautiful, wonderful, fabulous people here. Let's give them a big round of applause. Come on. They made the trip with you. Also, they didn't have to be here weekend, Saturday, right? But they did it because you are special to them. And I think Dr. C.K. also would agree with me that without your wife, you will not be sitting here, right? She made sure that she pushed you, kicked you, punched you. Do it, finish it, okay? And the same goes to many of you. So let's give them a big round of applause again. Thank you very much. Without you, they are not here, okay? So be seated, thank you. Of course, I will not do justice if I skip our guest of honor, 3 of them, okay? Dr. Momong Win. He is our DBA graduate, also MBA graduate, right? DBA graduate, and also our global partner, one of our global partners in Myanmar. And I'm very glad that you are here. I know he last minute told me I cannot come, very busy with another job, another meeting. I said, look at my face. You serious? You want to come? I'll come to Laos and pull you here. So he is here. I'm very glad. He is here with his wife and daughter. Can they just stand and say hi to us? Hi, especially the doctor. Oh, she is not active yet. In the towards the afternoon, she becomes very hyper. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming. And of course, we have Miss Archana Merchant. She comes all the way from Dubai. Unfortunately, she didn't bring the Dubai chocolate your one, but she's here from Aspire International. Also, one of our first partners in UAE, in the UAE. Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Archana, for coming here. She's also the Executive Director at EIU Regional Campus. We have a regional campus in Dubai. She's also handling that. And also Mr. Tenso, used to be our partner, still our partner, but some restructuring taking place. But they also represent through our seven graduates over here. So you know what, EIU, Dr. Joel talked briefly about how far we have come. But I remember from the first day until today, we have come this far only because, number one, our students, of course. Without our students, we are nothing. And that means you also, graduates. Okay. And number two, our global partners. There were global partners who trusted in us, who believed in us, even when we were nothing. Like no one would even look at partnering with us. But they said, we believe in you, we trust in you. Let's build it together. Until now, the wheel is moving because of our global partners. Okay, so I'm very proud of our global partners. I'm very impressed with the kind of work they do. We have challenges. I'm not saying that everything is a bit of roses. We have challenges, but they persist. In fact, I remember sometimes, there are naysayers, there are negative people who come and attack. Not because we are bad, but because they are bad and they are reflecting that on us. And Dr. Momong Win, he says, I will go to the police, I will go to the court, I will sue them. And now that guy is in the run. Okay? So very passionate global partners, and I'm really grateful for all of you and many other global partners. Of course, Dr. Joel, thank you for being here. Dr. Joel doesn't have to be here, but it's a Saturday. He has how many kids? 2, 3? 2 very lovely kids. He always spends the weekend with them, but he's here, and I'm very glad that he's here. Often he joins me in other locations also. And Miss June also. Normally, when we do graduation, we hire MCs from outside. But we are very lucky today, we have our own MC in-house. And the rest of the team, I will not do justice if I don't thank the rest of the team, led by Miss Tina Young, the COO. I'll tell you the truth, okay? Maybe I'll cry now. But running a university is not easy. But when the team is intact, you can do absolutely marvelous things because the team takes care of the house. Understand? So our team here, they work very hard. So I want to thank them. Let's give them a big round of applause. Name, Mabel, Yada, Christian. By the way, Christian is our in-house developer. All the CRM, LMS, all the systems, all the website. We don't outsource, we do it in-house. And so it's very, very challenging, but we still do it. And of course, Miss Jin Kiao, alright, and Miss Kay, Miss Tanya and Miss Flora, our intern. Alright, now I go to the speech. My speech is a very interesting speech because my speech has to do with the graduates only. Okay, so I'm going to speak to the graduates. The rest of you can go to sleep for a while. Take a nap. Graduates, you know what is this? This is a trending toy. By the way, it's not, I don't recommend this, okay? Because it seems that this is not biodegradable. It takes, some say, 1,500 years to biodegrade. So it's not a very good toy, but everywhere is selling now. I went somewhere, Sampeng Pet, right, in Chinatown, after midnight, because they only opened that market at 12 midnight to 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning. So I went and grabbed a few of this. Okay, I'm going to throw some of them to you. Can you catch? Okay, some of you catch. Okay, you first. Again. Maybe can you go distribute? I'll throw one to you. Catch. Okay. I want you to. This is called squishes or squishies. You know, right? In Myanmar it's famous. Where else is it famous? In Hong Kong, do you have this? Do you want one? No, this is expensive one. They have different levels, but you go distribute. Go give them. You want? You want? Alright. Squish them, okay? I don't know why they call them squish instead of squeeze, but do whatever you want to do with it. Do the VIPs here want to squish also? You miss your wife, you want to squish? Or your wife is here, you're lucky. You want to squish? No, your mom now. Okay, just come here. Did you all get? Okay, others who got it, please pass it on. Don't hold on to it. Pass it on. Let others squish also. How does it feel? Now, I don't want you to take it out from the plastic because so many of you are catching it, so I don't want, infectious diseases to go now. Is this working? Okay. Now, simple question. What lesson can you learn from the squishes or squishies? Yes, what lesson? One lesson? Two lessons? Oh, you're throwing there. Oh, by the way, whoever gets the answer right is going to get this 350 baht squishy, very special one. This one, when you press it, it feels, oh my goodness. In Thai, they call it num num. Alright, this one for those who answer correctly. I mean, not correctly, what I have in mind. Yes, you said the lesson we learned is no matter how much you squeeze it, squish it, it comes back. Okay, so that's a lesson. Anyone else? If you get the other lesson, I will give you this and maybe another few more. This one, so by the way, since we are friends, you try this. This one is really amazing. You try the croissant. This one is Doraemon. Doraemon cake. Please pass it around. Yes. Oh, the little girl here. This one she can take home. Squishy, squishy. Oh, but these ones are also very interesting. Okay. Anyway, so what other lesson can you learn? Who's going to get this? You want to try? These are some squishes. They are looking very jealously. This one, bread. I hope you don't eat it. Oh, it smells like bread. Oh my goodness. You want to try? Have you tried? Because it's not biodegradable, it doesn't want to try anymore. Okay, come on, what is the lesson? So, yes. Relax, okay, de-stress. Or you mean, no, that is the purpose of this. Okay, this is all, this kind of toys fall under the fidget kind of toys, where they say hyperactive people, to calm them down, you know, you can use this toy or material. Yes, okay. What is the lesson?
Life is like
Okay.
Back to the normal.
Back to the normal. Similar to what Simran said just now. Okay, you're thinking alike. Anything else? What you said is the purpose. The actual purpose is to de-stress. But you know what? I cannot understand this. How in the world can I squeeze and de-stress? For me, if I want to de-stress, I go punch the wall. No, I don't. I'll go to the toilet and scream. Ah! All right, come on. Any other lesson? Yes.
We have a flexible at the same time.
You have to be flexible.
And structured at the same time. You have to have some structure, but you also have to be flexible in your professional and personal life.
Okay, flexibility. You have to be agile. Remember Bruce Lee, what he said? Be water, my friend. Be water. Because when you hit the water splashes, but then the water is still the water. It doesn't get hurt. It doesn't say, ow, pain. So that's what she's saying. Okay, but that is not going to give you this special one. I have another thing in mind. And I know no one will be able to think this. Thank you. That is the whole idea. Yay. No. I still want to give to someone at least. Come on. What is the lesson? Another lesson from this. You squeeze, or squish. It comes back to. Yes. So you want to know the lesson? The actual lesson? Now that coming back to. Yes.
To be elastic and then to be strong.
To be stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's what comes to my mind. Yes. Okay, that's another lesson. Okay. So no matter what happens to you, you bounce back. Resilience. That word comes to me. But again, this will not give you this. That answer is good. So these are the typical. Again, at EIU, we believe in creativity. We don't just think outside of the box. We kick the box out completely and think. You understand? This is called quantum leap, quantum thinking. Alright, so think outside, no, not even outside of the box, things without the box. What lesson can you learn from squishing? This one is very nice to drink. I'm addicted now. Yes, no one, right? Why? Okay, maybe if there is any kid who really wants squishes, that's a gift. By the way, all the squishes you have to give back. Because they are non-biodegradable, we'll take back. Only for children, they can come later, up to 12 years old, we will give some. Okay? Not the cheap one, the expensive one we can give. Right. The lesson, I will tell you a story about the lesson. There was once, by the way, this is a Sufi fable. This story is told among the Muslim circle, by the way. But I am not sharing this story with that same spirit. because that one has a very strong meaning, a different meaning, but related to this. Okay, I think the story is very powerful and has relevance to us as EIU graduates. Listen very carefully. All the answers you gave me are the same answers that anyone else would give. But I am trying to make you think without the confinement of the box itself, and that is going to be illustrated through the story of the moth. Have you seen a moth? But many moths actually have got triangular shape, right? Triangular shape. And those are also a certain kind of moth. And then the famous fly. How many of you like the fly? How many of you like the moth? Many of you don't like even the moth, but most of you like the butterfly. But moth is actually comparatively, okay, this one is more glorified. When people look at it, they say, wow, amazing, look at the patterns, the beautiful colors, and all that. We wanted to save money, so we didn't print in color. But actually, this is very colorful. But the fly always get the label of what? Dirty, ugly, useless. What do we do with the fly? We take it and bottle it up as a pet? No, we kill it. Okay, we even use electric racket to kill it. Oh my goodness. But this one, we will never kill it. We will shoot, go out. But they say that if moth comes to your house, there's a good sign, right? The fable goes like this. The fly said to the king of the moth, the Shah of the moth, because this is a Sufi fable, so we call it Shah, not the king. And it's in Urdu. The actual story is in Urdu. Anyone speaks Urdu here? What do they call in Urdu for fly? Maki. Look at the name, okay? Even the sound of the name, Maki. You know what they call the moth in Urdu? Parwani or Parwana. Is it Parwani or Parwana? Parwana. You see the name difference. Parwana. Maki. Hello. You want name like that? Maki? No, right? You want Parwana. Sounds very angelic. So the fly was very upset and he went to the king of the moth and asked, why is it that we have wings, we fly, I mean we are similar to the moth, but then you guys are well liked, you guys are known to be glorified and amazing and all that good things. Why are we known as the dirty ones, the ugly ones, the not acceptable ones? And then the king of moth or the Shah of moth thought for a while and asked, well, do you know that moth are always drawn toward light, whether it's candlelight or this kind of light or any light, right? Even a campfire, they will go towards the light. Okay? But the fly said, oh, that's it? That's why you're known to be glorified moth? Okay, we will also do the same thing. So they actually followed the moth. They went looking for light. Okay? They went around, we have too many lights here. Okay? No problem for the moth to find light. But then they went to the light, and then the fly, after finding the light with other moths, fellow moths, they come back to the king of the moth, the Shah of the moth, and told, hello, your highness, now we have seen the light. We have gone to the light with the other moth and seen the light. We are waiting for the other moths to come for you to pass to the moth. You know what the king of the moths looked at the fly and said? He said, you nutcase, you stupid fellow. The fact that you came back to this darkness, that actually shows you why you are a fly and not a moth. You understand? When someone finds the light, how can you even think about coming back to the what? So now go back to the squishes. What is the real lesson from the squishes? I squish, and then you see it coming back to the same old shape. Is that good? All of you said that is good. All of your lessons actually insinuated or meant that coming back to the original shape is good. See? Come back to the original shape. Sooner or later, the exact shape returns. Now this is exactly what the fly was doing, right? It went and saw the light with all other moths, but then it came back to the darkness, to the non-light environment. This is what many people do. Even graduates, even highly educated people, they find the truth, they find knowledge, they find excellence, they find something that enlightens them, And after that, what they do? They say, wow, so nice, inspiring, amazing, yay! They even say hallelujah. And then they walk back to the same old, just like the squishes, come back to the same form. And you know what? I think this is one of the weaknesses of humanity. We all want to be perfect. When we are broken, we do our best to go for counseling, repair, this, that. She's holding on to the croissant. Please give me back the croissant. Please. I have to take this to France. Just joking. Okay? We are so disturbed when we are not whole again. We are not perfect again. We want to fix it, tinker it, and do whatever we can. Spend a lot of money, time, energy trying to fix it. But do we have to? What is more important is not the fixing itself. Even if you are smashed, crooked, dented, okay, like cars dented. How many of you have cars dented and then you left it for a while? I think you get very irritated. Every time you look at that dent, you feel, oh no, I have to go and fix it. Almost immediately. That's how we apply, the same concept or attitude to our own lives. But that is not how we live a truly fulfilling and whole and complete life. Just like the moth. When they find light, they will never return to darkness. And this is the little bit horror part of the story, which I'm not asking you to do, okay? Moths actually go and merge with the lights. So, you understand why the Muslims use that to illustrate how strong a belief or what a strong belief can do to the believer. But that's a very powerful story, but in our context, we have no choice but to not remain in the dark. Okay? Once we know something is wrong, something is not right, something needs change, something needs improvement, we cannot remain there. But I have seen many times in many countries, across many communities, where highly educated graduates do this. And that really breaks my heart. And as Dr. Joel said earlier, one of the reasons why we began or started established EIU, was not because we just want to be another carbon copy of other universities. No ways. If that is the case, there's no use for another university. There's so many. In fact, every day something is springing up, new one, so-called universities. We are not here to be just another carbon copy of another university or other universities. Or even Ivy Leagues. We are not here to copy them. We are here to set our own path. We are here to set our path so that other people can follow that path. Okay, so that other people can see through us an exemplary life or living or professional growth and follow us on that journey. And that's what has happened over the years. We have graduated more than 10,000 students, more than 4,000 studying at present in different parts of the world, more than 100 countries, 40 different global partners. Why? Because our mission and our values align with theirs. Okay, so you're graduating today. One of the easiest things to think after your graduation is, I am more knowledgeable, I am educated, I have a degree, I have a title. By the way, there are so many graduates, but that doesn't cancel out the fact that if you take the total number of graduates worldwide, you are still like 3% or less than 3% graduates. Whether it's bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, even less. Okay, so you are the elite of the elite in the world. I'm talking about world population, 7 billion people. Very few people actually get the privileges that you get. You are so blessed in life. But it will be so sad if this blessing is only used to hang on the wall, decorated, okay? Put behind the name, title, MBA, PhD, whatever, okay? And then walk proudly with your chest up here like that. Okay? Yes, you can do that. I'm not saying that you don't do that. You deserve it, okay, maybe. But more important than that, once you have found the light, what you do? You shine, yes, but you get consumed by the light. Now, what do I mean by the light? Okay. For example, and later on we are going to launch IKON SKILLS, right? Something connected to IKON SKILLS is IKON SKILLS is an ecosystem, a platform, a learning platform, but it's not a learning platform, it's beyond that. But that actually came as a result of my 20 years of struggling to solve a real problem in education. You see, I found the light 20 years ago, And I couldn't sit still until I found a solution. By the way, in July 2021, I was supposed to die. I got COVID, doctor told me 2 days, tell bye to your mom and dad. If I died in 2021, I wouldn't be sad because I died of COVID, okay? But I would be very sad knowing now, in retrospect, that I would have died without making it possible for me to launch this platform. You know why? The real thing that I wanted to do for education, because of the light I received, the knowledge I received about education and how to improve education, is only possible because of AI. And that's why Dr. Joel just now mentioned 100% AI native platform. That's a very big difference. No one has ever done this. We are the only one in the whole world. I'm very proud to say there's someone who enrolled, okay, on her Doctor of Professional Practice, Prof. She's going to do 36 micro-credential. Doctorate, normally you do only one thesis. But in our model, you do 36 micro-credential for a doctorate. And she's actually working with the US Navy, in Japan, an American. Okay? People like that are joining us now. And last night, I had a very interesting conversation, very late in the night. One of our former graduate from Pakistan, she was doing one micro-credential on social emotional learning. And she said, wow, this is a very, challenging thing. I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, I'm suffering. I said, yes, the platform, by the way, offers world's most affordable learning opportunity. But people may think, oh, cheap means no quality. But I have proven here that cheap, affordable doesn't mean compromise in quality. I have done the core competencies micro-credential myself, and I was struggling. So I feel happy that the 20-year-old dream, passion, the burning desire in my heart to solve a particular problem after I received the light finally happened in 2026 through the IKON SKILLS platform and the 56 new economy degrees. That is what I mean. Once you find the light, don't be like the species. I mean, this is nice to play, okay? But don't come back. Because change is the only permanent. Right? We always say that change is the only permanent thing, but how many of us are willing to change and remain changed? Not many. We think about change, we hear about change, but then we quickly want to get back to same old, same old. You know why? Because that's most comfortable. I've done teacher training for many years until I gave up. You know why? Because, and I've even gone to the US, I did a road trip in California. From Southern California to North California, I went with an American guy. We were teaching highly effective questioning. It's a technique, cognitively based technique, okay? But one thing I realized, at the session, teachers will nod, take down notes and act like they are so inspired, so, fired up. But then when they go back to the classroom, same old, same old. So we spend billions and billions, I'm talking about billions, real billions of dollars and money into education, into training, without any real change. Because graduates like you take the degree. Later on you come here, you proudly take the degree and the trophy, you knock my head, no, please don't do that. And you walk down there and then you think, I've done it. But that's not the end. You know you have done it when you remember the light that was shown to you. You take that light and you make that light really shine. Not for yourself to bear degrees and titles behind our names or after our names and put degrees and certificates, in a framed wall, framed and put it on the wall. No, that is not why we are here. We are here to make a significant change, and we are here to accept the fact that when we change, we remain changed. We don't want to go back to same old, same old. We don't need. Let the world do that. But we are special people, isn't it? Graduates, you are special. And remain special. And you do that by doing the difficult thing. By the way, when I created this platform, you think it was easy? Even now, people will look at it and say, come on man, this is garbage. It will not work. But that's exactly what, when you know you're doing something right. You don't have the whole support of the whole world with you. But you are convinced, you are burning in your heart with that desire that I really want to solve this problem. Just like Steve Jobs. He wanted to make technology magical. He wanted to make technology human until he died. He never gave up on that purpose of his. Okay, so I can give you many other examples, but remember this. This is the message I'm leaving with you. Remember when you take the squishes and squish. I know it feels some things fun and nice. But don't be like this. That is the lesson from this. So no one got it, so that special gift no one gets. Don't be like this. If you get squished and you are like this, remain like this. It doesn't matter. Because once you get like this, it means you have learned far more important, impactful, meaningful lesson that makes you who you are henceforth. And cling on to your light until you let the light shine through you for others' blessing. Thank you very much, graduates. Congratulations and God bless you.